Today is Thursday, the 11th of May, and this is from the South. Venezuela's opposition is pushing other Latin American countries to pressure President Nicolas Maduro's government into implementing what it calls a democratic agenda. This according to opposition leader Julio Borges. The leader of the National Assembly was in Lima to meet with Peruvian legislators and President Pedro Pablo Kuczynski, who has been one of the most vocal critics of Maduro. Colombia's second biggest rebel group, the National Liberation Army, says it does not expect to reach a peace agreement by the 2018 elections. ELN leader Nicolas Rodriguez also criticized the government for failing to tackle right-wing paramilitary groups. However, the ELN will continue the peace talks with the Colombian government in Quito, Ecuador on May 16th. Thousands of taxi drivers in Bogota protested the unfair competition from online taxi app Uber on Wednesday. Municipal authorities threatened to revoke the drivers' licenses of participants in the strike. The taxi drivers accused Uber of cutting taxi fares and avoiding the payment of health benefits for their employees. Hundreds of mothers marched in Mexico City on Mother's Day to demand the authorities look for their missing children. According to official figures, an estimated 30,000 people have gone missing in Mexico since 2006. Argentina's Senate passed a bill on Wednesday aimed at preventing a repeat of a recent controversial Supreme Court decision to apply a law known as 2-for-1 to reduce the sentence of a dictatorship-era human rights abuser. The Senate decided that the law cannot be applied in cases of crimes against humanity. On Wednesday, thousands of people protested the Supreme Court's decision. FBI Chief James Comey was abruptly fired by U.S. President Donald Trump this week. Trump claimed that the former FBI director left the agency in turmoil. However, acting FBI Director Andrew McCabe told Congress that Comey enjoyed and continues to enjoy, quote, broad support in the agency. Greek workers and pensioners have occupied the entrance of the finance ministry in protest over the government's agreement with the lenders to impose more cuts. The protest was organized by the Communist Party's labor movement, who also called for a general strike on May 17th. At least 22 people were killed and 28 more injured after a wall collapsed at a wedding during a dust storm in India on Wednesday. At least 4 children were among the dead. The injured were rushed to a nearby hospital while rescue workers searched through the rubble for survivors. Atlético Nacional won the South American Super Cup on Wednesday after scoring 4 goals to the Brazilian Chapecoense team's single goal. It was a losing return to Medellin for a club who saw most of its players and staff wiped out in a plane crash last November. More on these and other stories on our website, telesurtv.net/English.